Welcome to another epic Clash Royale challenge by Supercell. Today we are playing the Sparky challenge, but who gives a fuck about that? I think what people truly care about is me talking about how people are weird. Do I just lose here? Maybe I do. Or maybe I don't. Look at that perfect timing. So yeah, for those who don't know, I am in university, and what happens when you move to a different country for university is you don't know your friends anymore. Your friends are basically gone, and especially if you're bad at socializing like I am, then you don't get to speak to them ever, and you don't text them because you forget and you're a bad person, and that's life. But yesterday, my roommate was texting one of my old school friends. Let's call her A for the sake of this video, because I'm not here to out my friends. He came into my room with his phone on FaceTime and he was like, yo, right? Because obviously he's trying to show her that I'm here as well. And she's like, oh my god, it's so good to see both of you. And then she's like, wait, put both of you in the frame. Because she's just that kind of person, like very enthusiastic and stuff. And so yeah, he puts us both in the frame. Kind of puts his phone right here. And I'm talking to her now because she asked to see me. And she's like, okay, Louis, my friend, you look the same. Sorry, what am I saying? She's like, okay, Louis, you're giving me lockdown vibes because he's got a buzz cut and I don't know, I guess that's lockdown vibes. And he's like, and she said, oh, Saxon, you look the same. And then she looks at me and she's like, wait, do you have a mullet? And I'm like, I don't know. That's what my hair looks like. Is that a mullet? That's up for you to decide. And she's like, oh, you have a low-key mullet. And I'm like, yeah, I guess so. I have a low-key mullet, I guess. And I'm like, yeah, it's low-key because I don't like to shave the sides. I'm just not a big fan of how that looks. And maybe it's because her boyfriend has a proper mullet or something like that, but she seemed to take offense to that. And she was arguing about the mullet thing, and I'm not sure I understood why she did that, because it was just so weirdly out of nowhere. An argument just started. I was like, oh yeah, I don't like to shave the side of my head, and she's arguing to me about this, and I'm like, well, it's not a bad thing. I just like my hair this way. Okay, I know this is long-winded, but she then asked me why. Right? Why do you like having your hair that way? And just as I'm beginning my explanation, she's like, okay, Saxon, I know you like talking, which I guess I do, because I literally have a channel just for talking. But she's like, okay, I know you like talking, but I'm here to call Louis. And I'm like, what the fuck? It was just out of nowhere. She just suddenly got so rude. And it's not like I asked her to call me. I was just there when my friend, oh, I should have frozen that. My friend brought her into my room. It's not like I had much control over that. It was just so weird. I was like, why are you like sabotaging our friendship just for the sake of like making a quick point? Oh, well, my iPad just slipped. Sorry about that. Am I gonna lose here if I don't pay attention? No, because I'm a god. But yeah, it was just so rude out of nowhere. And after that, I asked my friend to take her out of the room and do the call elsewhere. And I just kept on, I kept on doing my shit like I was before. But I just found it so strange. And again, I have no idea if it's because she just took offense or if she thought it was funny, but it's just, personally, I'm not like butthurt over it, but it's just not particularly funny. Oh, I missed the fucking freeze. Yeah, I just didn't find it funny. It's like, my friend then came back into my room and he was like, holy shit, A was so rude. And I'm like, yeah, I guess so. It was just strange. The example I was giving, it's like, if I asked him, hey man, how was your night? And then he starts telling me about it, I'm like, shut the fuck up. You know, it's just not a particularly funny joke if it is a joke. And if it's not a joke, why are you acting like that? It's a bit childish. Anyway, let's focus on winning this game. So, I have been not paying attention. He's got clone, that's good to know. I think if we kill this Sparky off, then I can go in with my Lumberloon and freeze, and hopefully I actually land the freeze this time instead of missing it completely, and we win. There's no way he defends this. If he defends this, I will come. Full stop. Yeah, he doesn't. Good game. I would say well played, but you didn't play very well. Maybe it's because I've been busy. lately, but I just keep forgetting to play these challenges. Like they'll be on my page, and I'll be like, okay, you should play that. Get your tokens, make the most of each season because being under leveled is not fun. But I just keep forgetting to do it, and it's kind of annoying because I would like to level up ASAP. I'm gonna win here. This is another reason I don't play it. It's just so easy. People just have no idea how to play the game. Like this guy has the pass, so he must be, you know, paying a little bit of attention to the game, but just watch me lose this after I said that. Okay, he can have the Sparky. This is why we have a mainly air deck, because if we get the Sparky, then sick. If we don't get the Sparky, then it doesn't matter. We will be a-okay. Now, I'm gonna let his, what is it called? Mega Knight jump on the tower. I don't care. You'll get maybe 1,000 damage, and then we are all good in the hood. And now, watch this. Watch this secret attack. I'm gonna spam opposite lane. And no, I'm not. I'm actually gonna get that Sparky. So yeah, speaking of people being weird, this is a slight pet peeve of mine. But why is it that people in supermarkets just don't know how to walk? Like, the supermarket I go to is quite a cramped one. As in, the aisles are quite narrow. And people there just, oh my god, it triggers me so much. I like being a positive man. But this is one of the things that I'm just like, breathe. It's okay. People are not trying to annoy you, they just don't know any better. But it's like, people have their AirPods in. I do that too, like when I go and I do my grocery shopping. It's not the most exciting thing, so I understand like being a bit distracted. But just like standing in the middle of the aisle with 2 carts or like whatever on either side of you, blocking up the lane completely, and there's people like trying to push behind you and you just don't have the awareness. People don't have awareness. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. I've never thought of myself as particularly good at social stuff in general in life, but some people, man, some people are just like, they give me confidence that I know what I'm doing because they are so inept, I guess. And again, I'm usually not very good at Clash. I will get like 10 wins maybe in a challenge, but recently it's just been so easy. Is this another 3 crown? Actually, I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to get there. And finally, speaking of supermarkets, the worst thing that happened to me yesterday, the worst part of my day, was something that happened in the supermarket. So, this is gonna sound like I want to rant today, alright? So, even though I know these issues are not the world's biggest issues, and in fact they're probably nowhere near it, I'm gonna talk about them anyway. So, it's my channel, who gives a fuck? Because I'm edgy and cool. No, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, the thing that happened to me yesterday in the supermarket. I buy grass-fed beef, right? Already, I know some people are gonna be like, holy shit, bruh, so pretentious, first world problems, all that. But it's not that much more expensive than normal beef. If normal beef, I think the beef packs that I buy are like £2.50 for the normal one. The grass-fed one's like £2.80. So, relax. It's not, I'm not being super bougie. And even if I was, so what? Oh, he got the Sparky. Okay. Watch this epic tornado, and then if I get in, oh my god, do I lose here? No, I don't. I'm fine. Okay, so I normally get grass-fed beef. So yesterday I went into the supermarket and I was of course looking for my grass-fed beef. And I found it, and the grass-fed beef, everything grass-fed in that supermarket has like a green label on it, right? Because obviously grass is green, and it's just useful to have an indicator. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I forgot about the Sparky for a sec. Forgot the whole point. Oh no, I just did it again! Okay. He's gonna take my tower, but that's fine. We will come back. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. Anyway, I'm gonna continue to not pay attention because it's more fun for the video. Now we're gonna steal that. Thank you very much. I said thank you very much. Now we do this. And then we spam the ability and hopefully it goes off. And it does, and we're fine. That's gonna get onto tower. I'm not even gonna bother freezing it. Okay, excellent. This is very winnable. Let's get that Sparky. Yeah, so I was buying my grass-fed beef. And of course, I have to look for the freshest one with the latest expiration date. So once I find the ones at the front, I'm not looking at the product anymore. I'm just looking at the dates, right? I'm only paying attention to the dates because that's all that should matter. Because in one section of the grocery store, there should only be... Sorry, in one section of the aisle, there should only be one product. However, what I didn't realize was that as I was looking through the back, I was just looking through a bunch of random shit that people put in the aisle. That wasn't what I wanted. I don't know if that makes any sense, but basically, I wanted grass-fed beef, and I looked back and I was like, oh, this is the 9th of March. Oh, these ones are the 11th of March. Let me put those in my cart. And as I put them in my cart, and I went to pay for them, I then realized that they are not... It's not my beef. It was some other shit. I think I've lost. Yeah, I've lost. It's okay. So I ended up leaving the grocery store without my beef. Just like with some other random shit. And I know it's my fault, I should have looked, but why don't people just put things back where they're supposed to be? It was just a very similar looking product. It was also green, but it wasn't grass-fed. And it, oh god, it's just like, you just made me buy the wrong thing, you know? And as I was paying for it, I realized it was wrong. And the queue was so long, I wasn't gonna go back around and grab it, so I was just like, it'll be okay. I came home, gave myself a little bath, a nice cup of wine. What the fuck? Glass of wine. I'm kidding. I don't have a bath, and I don't drink wine right now. I don't have any wine. So it turns out I was very angry about it. But I'm in a pretty good position if that was the worst part of my day. I'm very grateful to be here, and I'm grateful for you watching, if you are watching. If you want me to be extra grateful, then click here for this video. And yeah, see you in another life.